Gemini, how we doing? Welcome to your October 2024 Kabbalistic Tarot card reading. Let's get right into it. Call upon thee, Iao, that thou send Haru, the great angel, send over the operation of the secret wisdom to lay his invisible hands upon these consecrated cards of art, that thereby we may obtain knowledge of hidden things to the glory of thy ineffable name. Amen. All right, Gemini. I'm a little under the weather, so if my voice sounds funny, that's why. This will be a reading for the month of October 2024. We will be using the Thoth Tarot, Tree of Life spread, little Kabbalah, and yeah, see what we have in store for you. I would like to dedicate this reading to the Scorpion Tarot, who I just heard is kind of retiring, which is kind of a bummer to me because she was like my favorite YouTube tarot card reader. And now you know something about me. Okay. Let's see. Spirit. What does Gemini need to be made aware of? How can we best help him out in the month of October 2024? Please and thank you kindly. Alright. I'll deal out the tree with the cards. And then we'll get into it. I'll read them. I'll read the tree. See what I see. I convey it to thee. Alright. And thanks for being here, Gemini. Couldn't have done this without you. Cut the deck. Here we go. Seven of Cups, bottom of the deck. In pure consciousness, you have the Priestess, Gemini intelligence. In wisdom, you have Five of Wands. In understanding, you have the Chariot, Cancerian energy. In love and generosity, you have love. How about that? And in power, you have valor. How about that? In truth, beauty, heart, you have Ten of Swords. In victory, you have happiness, Nine of Cups. And in splendor, Gemini, you have adjustment. In your foundation, you have the Hermit, Virgo energy. And in your embodiments, your manifestation, is the Devil, Capricorn energy. All right. Thank you, Spirit. And thank you, Gemini, for being here. Cheers. To get started, this is definitely a dynamic tree. So you got 2, 3, 4 smalls, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bigs, and that's it. No core cards. So this month, or the month of October, will be more about surrender than about you doing any particular thing, but just by a little bit, and not influenced by any people. Yeah. All right, let's get into it. In pure consciousness, you have the Priestess, uniting intelligence. She takes all the knowledge she's on her path too. She takes all the knowledge from pure consciousness and brings it into your personal, localized consciousness. That's why she's called uniting intelligence. You kind of think of her like the moon, because she is the moon. She's lunar energy. The moon reflects the light from the sun, and she reflects the light of pure consciousness down on to you. She's peace. She encourages listening to the inner voice, female intuition. She warns against letting yourself drift passively, hoping for someone to save you or hoping for a miracle. And that could definitely be the case, and you could be becoming aware of it in a certain sense. That's for sure. You could be having trouble making decisions, feel like there's a tension inside of you, that there's nothing for you to really manipulate or change. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. You could just be coming into the awareness that you are awareness, Gemini. It's a heavy spiritual card. It also speaks of having deep spiritual experiences. Maybe you had some of those recently. Maybe you've have been sort of letting go in a good way, not just letting yourself drift passively by, but have been letting go of certain grips in the world. That's kind of what I see here to begin with. You just sort of letting that tension inside you relax and release the grip. Not having to always make a decision. And I see you becoming aware of this, and there'll be consequences, and we'll get into that right now. Okay. Wisdom, right? Hot, force, air. Brain fart. Okay. Also a bit of a cold, so I'm a little slow. But yeah, hot force in the world of emanation. So this is all above us. This is all just, it's like an itch or something. So in there, you have strife, 5 of Wands. This is tough stuff. This is uncomfortable meetings. This is life's challenges. This is tension, hostility, imbalance. It's a 5s. 5s are survive, altercations, arguments. It encourages you to risk something new and face competition. Interesting. It's also fighting, struggling, and a battle. So, that being said, I'd say you are feeling like something in your life, Gemini, in October is too, I want to say either too comfortable or too uncertain. They're like kind of the opposites, but either way, you want to fight it. You want to fight it in some way. Even if you're not aware of it, the wisdom in you, or the wisdom of you, the wisdom of the universe coming to you through the priestess is telling you to fight something, to move through something, to get through something, to see the other side to something, to go on the date that you don't want to go on because maybe it'll go well, to meet up with some new people who you might get along with, but you also are just like not in the mood. To do the hard thing, not the easy thing, whatever that may be for you, Gemini. Your wisdom is telling you to fight it. Which brings us to cool consolidated form and Chariot. That's what you need to understand. The Chariot is tackling a goal immediately, decisively, and with purpose. And one thing the Chariot warns against is believing that all is okay just by setting out towards a goal, but not really doing anything yet. It's like your mind is made up, but you have to see it through to the end. There's courage, action, control, obedience, faithfulness, victory, all this good stuff, right? It is the incubation of life through commencement, and commencement of life through incubation and form. And it is in form, and he or she, Chariot, whatever, is right on his path too. Bring that up just because it was brought up. There it is. He's also speech and intelligence of the House of Influence. This is kind of where in life you start to kind of really take charge and face challenges head on, without fear, Gemini. Without any confusion, without any tension, without any contradiction. Focus. This is ruled by Saturn. Saturn deals with endings and sadness and limits and all this stuff that's so much not fun. And here, I feel the Chariot is saying that you need to accept certain things are ending, perhaps, but you need to keep fighting. You must keep fighting. You must tackle your goals. You must conquer your goals. You must assert yourself. You must do it or die trying. Whatever it is. And this is nice. The Priestess here, right? They're both moon energy, sort of. And this is in your pure awareness, and this is in your understanding. This is where form takes place. It's almost, I feel like I'm seeing that scene. That's what I do when I vibe out. I see scenes from movies. I've seen the Superman Returns when he's up there and he's just like listening and everything. That's right here. And then he hears something specific, and then he goes right into action, and he kind of takes form, right? That's what I see here for you. These are both, again, major arcana, surrender. But this coming in here, this is the path of the magician too. Even if it's not, maybe, but this is where it is. So I see you gaining this awareness, becoming this awareness, and then once you understand it, you act with it. You act bravely, with a singular focus to achieve your goals, even if it's not easy. Or especially if it's not easy. That's why you need your armor. You know, crab, Cancer, armor. Can mean many things. Okay, that was the world of emanation. Let's move down into the world of creativity, where we start having ideas and things start to take form a little bit. In your world of love, ruled by Jupiter, high expansive force. In the world of creation, you have Two of Cups, the Lord of Love. And this is a heavy romance card. This might be a bit of a romance reading. It's uniting two souls under one body. Soulmates. Enjoying or experiencing the love of your life. Joyful encounters, loving encounters, a partnership with souls, entering into a business partnership with someone else. Yeah. What it warns against is abandoning your principles in order to satisfy some kind of craving for harmony with another. But seeing that it's in love, and it is love, and the dignity is very strong. I don't see that. I see you meeting somebody. Sorry, I never thought I would say that as a reader. I see you meeting somebody, but yeah, I do. I see you meeting somebody, but also I see you having some problems with this person. Maybe whoever this person hangs around with isn't so cool. Maybe this person lives far across in the other borough or something. Why do I have to add problems to it? Why can't it just be nice and happy and then Jupiter and all this stuff? Well, because Jupiter could be a little crazy sometimes, giving you anything that you want, and also the cards around it saying that there's a lot of conflict, or just conflict. There's conflict, but there's also happiness. So yeah, enjoy it, be with it. Most importantly, bring awareness to it, that there's something that is making you feel this way, that's moving you in a certain direction, for better or worse. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a person, it could be anything. But that's what I see initially. You with some person, it could be a great friend too, or the beginning of a great friendship, something like that. Okay, let's move into cool consolidated form. The pillar of form in the world of creation. Power, ruled by Mars, Mars and Leo. Lord of Valor, double Mars. Very nice. This card basically says, I'm going to do whatever I need to do, and no one's going to stop me, even if the universe is working against me, and I'm so passionate and so fiery about it that I will probably win. You will probably win. This is empowered. This is also challenges and adversity and all that stuff. And you are not backing down. Gemini, you are not backing. You are not backing down at all. Once you come to understand this, and he moves on his path, I see you being very powerful, or your form being very powerful. The part of you that's disorganized and inconsistent and wants to be of two things, right? Because you're Gemini, you're multiplicity, you're a million different thoughts at one time, and we'll get into that in a minute. But in Mars, in your survival, in your adrenaline and all this stuff, that is telling you to fight, to use your power, to use everything you have to do something, right? This is standing up for a plan decisively, alone if necessary. This is growing past your limitations. This also encourages you bravely rescuing an apparent lost cause. Could be rekindling a relationship, but I don't see that necessarily. I just see you trying to unite with something, to become with something. Your card is the Lovers, and the Lovers are all about separation so that you can become a part of something. You can become a relationship. Again, it doesn't have to be a person, but that's what I see here so far. You want that. You want to become part of something. You're in the High Priestess and your pure awareness, but that's about to change. In some way or the other. All right, now, we had force, we had form, now we have the middle pillar. All right, we have your side, the subjective, the world side, the objective, and then we have the truth, that you're both the same thing. So, your truth is the Ten of Swords, Lord of Ruin. I know, that sucks. Death. It's over. Something's dead, and it's painful. Something is over, and it hurts, and it's rock bottom. That's rock bottom. And it's Sun in Gemini, and it's just too much multiplication of thoughts, and there's nothing to really do about it. You've thought yourself into a corner, so to speak, right? See that? Stab in the heart. There's just coming to realize that a certain part of you is dead, is not there anymore, for better or worse. It's rock bottom, but there's hope. There's always hope with a rock bottom. I'm in recovery. A lot of people say you have to hit your rock bottom before you can, start to recover. I don't necessarily find that to be true, but I have hit rock bottom, and things got a lot better after I hit that rock bottom. And this card definitely speaks of a rock bottom. And how you got there, don't know, doesn't really matter. But this is it. This is your personal localized consciousness. You've taught yourself. You've overthought something to the extreme. Good news is there's no more than 10. 10 swords, that's the height of it. It only gets better from here. Card also deals with trying to get past something, trying to be clever about something, trying to be witty and believe that it's not a Ten of Swords, but I'm here to tell you it's a Ten of Swords. Just let it go. And know that you did your best. And yeah, death is just an illusion, all that stuff. All right, let's move into the world of formation. How expansive force in the world of formation. Your victory is Nine of Cups, Lord of Happiness. This is Venus, which is relationships, values, and balance. And Nine of Cups is nines are in the subconscious. So this is just being happy on a subconscious level. This is you being happy without even having to think about it. It's just like, yes, I did the thing. Whatever is behind me, right? Nine of Cups has got the cups behind him. Whatever is behind me, I feel good about. I like myself. This is comfort, enjoyment, happy being single, delights, physical well-being, enjoying your work, easy happiness. Not that happiness is easy, but it's coming to you very easily. So I see you going through something with that Ten of Swords, the ruin, right? And fighting something and understanding something that you had to do. That wasn't easy. That was going to break your peace, your serenity that you had with the High Priestess, but you went through it. And now that you went through it, you feel pretty good about it. And it's not it's not well dignified, so it won't be felt too strongly, but it's like you did it. You did the thing. You went on the stupid date. You went on the meetup and you met the new people, and they may have all sucked, but you did it, and now you feel good about yourself, and now you can let it go. Let it go. You can get out of the chariot, get that armor off of you, and relax. Now, I need more tea. My vocal cords get sore. Okay. Cool consolidated form in the world of formation. Now the world of formation is where we start to get the instruction booklet for our desires, so to speak, right? We wanted to sit in the world of emanation. We came up with the idea for a chair in the world of creation, and now we start designing this schematics for a chair. It's kind of what formation is about, more or less. Your splendor is adjustment. Adjustment is all about teaching you how to gain balance. It's about honesty. It's the mind arising in constant activity, trying to find a balance, right? Libra, I balance. This is faithful intelligence. What I see here for you is you let go of all the nice feelings and the grips you had in Nektak and victory, and now what you see here in splendor when you take a look back, okay, that didn't go so well. Perhaps there's a Ten of Swords here. Okay, some part of me is dead. I overthought something. Maybe I didn't make the right choice. Maybe I shouldn't have made a choice, which is also making a choice. I did something wrong. I'm not sure what it is. So what I'm gonna do is change my game a little bit, just a little bit. I'm gonna make a little adjustment to how I see things, in my attitude, and how I approach things. I'm gonna change where I invest my energies. I'm gonna take action, I'm gonna take poise, and I'm gonna work on myself. Because free will is only possible when you know yourself, and you know what you want. And that's kind of what this card speaks of. Which is very interesting, because the next card is all about finding out who you are. Your foundation, which is what all the tree is built upon. This card right here, the Hermit, Virgo energy, which we are in the Virgo season right now. Cheers to Virgos, cross watchers. Yeah. He or she shows him or herself to him or herself. He is the subjective experience moving into personal localized consciousness. Love moving into truth. And he shines the light of consciousness, which again is everything. And he sees who he or she really is. And that's what this is about for you in the month of October. You getting rid of all the noise, all the distractions, all the things that make you tense and not able to figure out what to do, and wanting to manipulate your way through a situation instead of moving right through it, which is what you need to be doing in the month of October. It needs to be understood by Saturn, because Saturn's a discipline, a stickler, and yeah. This is ruled by the moon, and your moon is telling you to go inside. Gemini, go inside yourself and see what's going on in there and figure it out. Figure out how this Ten of Swords came to be. This is a reflection of this. I see you going in here because you see what's up in here, right? It's like, oh, okay, I see. I'm going in. I'm gonna fix it. It's all good. Don't worry. I got this. The hermit, he or she is very capable, has a lot of skills, and is all about making his or her own path, doing the work on the self, and becoming a mature individual. Also, withdrawing, isolating, but just for a little bit, right? Yeah, see, I see you coming out of perhaps a period of self-isolation, which is not easy for you, and experiencing something that is really nice and is also not easy, and then experiencing ruin, and then it's like you fight something and it didn't go the way you wanted, and then it goes again. You fight something, it didn't go the way you expected, so you change it up. You keep changing it up. That's what I like about this reading so far. You don't give up, no matter what. What you manifest, what you embody, it's the devil, Capricorn energy. I see this as you being very persistent. The devil is the truth, or the realm of truth, moving into splendor. The sun moving into Mercury. This is our mind in the matrix, right? This is our mind seeing everything around us and saying, okay, this cup is this far away, the screen is that far away, and all this stuff. It's our physical experience, more or less. And it's also us believing that we're tied to that. A lot of Vedics and spiritual people will say that you're not. I will say that you're not, because you're not really. But I can feel like it sometimes. That's kind of the negative side of this card. What I see here as a positive for you is like you are jacking in to the matrix, right? It's like, I'm going in, I'm going to do what I need to do. And if you fail, I don't want to say the line because it's so good, but if you've seen the movie, you know what he says, and that's what I'm getting here. Those are the vibes I'm getting. You are going into the physical world and dealing with your shit. You're coming out of that hermit, right? Figure out what it is you need to do, who it is that you are, what you want, and then you go right to it, and you give the devil his due. That's what I see. And that's the first time I've seen the devil as a positive thing. Yeah, you're going into your real world. And see, at the top of the tree here, your pure consciousness, you were fine with just being in your own world, being within your own thoughts and body and ideas and all this stuff. But by the end, the bottom here, you're saying, okay, that's all good, and I know who I am now. But now I'm going to face my fears out there. I faced them in here. Now I'm going to face them out there. And that is really heroic, Gemini. It's really heroic. And then again, I have no idea what it is you're doing. Doesn't matter. What matters is the energy that I'm seeing, the story that it tells me, and that is what I see in this tree. We're almost out of time, so I'll wrap it up once more. In your pure, unadulterated, in your awareness, you have the High Priestess, right? Dreams, peace, psychic ability, feeling good, perhaps drifting a little bit through life passively, not wanting to really do too much, not wanting someone else to come and fix things for you, a willing waitingness for guidance. Maybe that's what brought you to this video, who knows? But that's in your pure awareness. You want to do something, you're not sure what it is, and then you move out into wisdom, and your wisdom tells you, you know what, Gemini? Whatever you're going to do, you have to fight. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be comfortable. You might get some bumps and bruises along the way. But but that's what you want. If you want to know what to do, know that it's going to be a fight, and it may be a struggle. Now, when you come to understand that, you put on your armor, you say, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to charge at this with everything I have. I'm going to act with precision and purpose. I'm going to inwardly attune myself towards my goal. And nothing's going to stop me. I'm not going to stop until I reach the end. In your world of love, you have love. You either meet someone or encounter something that makes you feel just really, really happy, and that's going to be a strong feeling for you because it is well dignified. Again, the only thing is don't abandon yourself to it if you can, but if you do, who could blame you? In your power, you have valor, Mars and Leo. Leo is stepping up saying, I'm going to do whatever I need to do a thing, and that's it. No one's going to stop me. I'm going to win. I'm going to fucking win. In your personal localized consciousness, ooh, looks like you didn't win. Ah. This is your truth. Ruin. You didn't win. It's a loss. It's a death. It's time to move on, right? Batman got beat by Bane. Rocky 3 got beat by Mr. T. They both came back. So can you. I know those are movies, but movies are just a reflection of this place. So there you go for that. Okay. In your victory, you have happiness. You did the thing, right? You went in the creative world and you said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to go with this love. I'm going to fight for it. And it didn't work, perhaps, but I'm feeling pretty good about myself. I'm feeling pretty darn good about myself, about what it is I've done and whatever it is I've built so far. In your world of splendor, Mercury, and this Mercury is your exaltation and your rulership. So this has a big say. This says, okay, you take a step back, you think about things, and you say, okay, I need to change some things up, make a few adjustments. I need to reinvest, perhaps. I need to look with a sober mind at everything, and then make the next move, which is built on this. You decide to go inside and see what's up. Who is Gemini? What is Gemini? What's going on with Gemini? How can Gemini perfect Gemini's self? Virgo is all about self-perfection and service. And with this light, you go inside and you find out the answer. And once you do, you jack into the matrix. Excuse me. You go into the matrix. You face whatever it is that's in front of you. Your connection to the material world, you don't deny it, that it's there, that it's important for you, and you do whatever it is you need to do. Again, especially if it's not easy. That's what I see here all over. You facing stuff, even though it's not easy, making the adjustments, coming back. Adjustments maybe didn't work, coming back, and keep going. That's what I see here. For you in October. Like the video. If you like the video, please subscribe if you would like to see more in the future. And I will see you next month, Gemini. Thank you so much. Much love. Bye-bye.